I don't seem to have Robert Alexander, 26193 FY. He's not on the list. He is in the AS 400 and on base, but he's not here, and I don't have his file. Robert Alexander, 26193 FY. Let's click into it. Mr. Alexander, you're charged with interfering with the crime report. It's alleged that on or about February the 7th, that you interfered with Madeline Simpson, who was attempting to report a crime committed or attempted by another person attempting to commit domestic violence. The way this is charged, it's now a 10-year felony. It's often interesting. Assaulting somebody is a 93D misdemeanor. Interfering with the phone is a 10-year felony. Anyway, you're also charged with domestic assault upon Madeline Sue Simpson. The fact that you wore a tie and a coat shows that you show respect for the process. That doesn't happen much anymore.
Yes, Your Honor.
Do you still live at Marathon Drive?
No.
That's where Miss Simpson is?
No. She's in 705 East Broadway.
All right, well, don't tell me anymore, but where are you staying?
349 Love Court.
All right, just tell me the town.
Oh, Benton Harbor.
Okay. Because this is a felony, I don't have jurisdiction to take your plea. He's not on the list, even on the list, but what would be the prelim date and PEC date?
Your Honor,
Yes,
the victim is here on that case. She wanted to address the court. I don't know if you'll take her at the moment or not. She wants to address the no contact order.
all right, Miss Simpson, would you come up to the podium? Excuse me. None is worth it watching somebody blow their nose on video, but I've been doing that a lot lately. Are you Madeline Sue Simpson?
Yes, Your Honor.
You're the complainant in this case. What would you like me to know?
I just want the no contact order to be lifted and that I don't feel unsafe or harmed by any means.
I don't want your street address, but you're staying in Three Rivers?
Yes.
And he's in Benton Harbor? Do you have children together?
No, we are married though, so I have a son, he has kids.
But you don't have any children together?
Not together, no.
Okay. That's often an issue, custody, visitation, that sort of thing. It's a standard condition in assault cases, even regular domestic assault cases, of no contact. Certainly in a felony case, I don't know the facts. In fact, I just opened this file like 1 minute ago. I also go by the theory that you don't know what you got till it's gone. Making you not have contact with each other makes you appreciate how much maybe you ought to respect each other when you do have contact. So there are several reasons. The primary reason is to protect the complaining witness. You don't want people getting re-assaulted, and unfortunately it happens more often than we like. Secondly, you don't want the complainant either overtly or covertly trying to alter your testimony. I love you, I'll never do it again. Please let me come back, or I'm gonna hurt you worse if you testify, both of which happen again more often than I'd like. So I will note that you're requesting that bond be amended, but I'm leaving the no contact provision in place for now. This isn't gonna just sit idle.
Your Honor, may I add something just that may impact your decision?
Yes,
So my client, since this incident, he's actually started to attend anger management courses on his own. I have a letter that from Kieran King, who's a licensed social worker. That he's met with her. He's going to continue to meet with her. He's taken this very seriously. I think if the court were to allow peaceful contact, that he has no criminal record at all. I don't think there's going to be any issue whatsoever in this case. He's very serious about trying to rectify the situation. If you look his name up, you won't see he's ever been in this court. He's, at this age, you would see him if he was a troublemaker. He's definitely not.
Judge,
yes, I'm sorry, I usurped your seat, but thank you. Everybody's in the wrong spot, but yes, Mr. Josh Robert is here from the prosecutor's
so as
office.
everyone's been talking, I've had a chance to look over the file. If the defendant wanted to enter a plea today to DV first with the deferral, be placed under the probation, he can continue in that counseling that he has. We'd have no objection to that. The case could be resolved and they could move forward. We dismiss the felony count.
All right, it's good to have somebody with authority in the room. Thank you, Mr. Robert. Why don't you sit down for a minute, Ms. Simpson? All right, what you're charged with is a felony punishable by up to 10 years in prison, and an ancillary charge, probably the more germane charge, domestic assault or domestic violence. Domestic violence is a misdemeanor. It's punishable by up to 93 days in jail and a fine of up to $500. Your lawyer says you have no previous criminal record, and I guess I'll take that at face value. Mr. Robert, the chief assistant for the prosecutor's office, says we can take care of the whole thing today, including the bond issues. If you enter a plea of guilty to domestic violence misdemeanor, punishable by up to 93 days in jail and a fine of up to $500. They also do not object to a domestic violence deferral. There's a special statute in domestic violence cases, and your lawyer is well aware of it if he was a prosecutor, that allows the prosecutor in their discretion to allow the court to defer the conviction. You're already in a domestic violence treatment class, which I would order. If you were to plead guilty to this charge this morning, the complainant is here, I could do the sentence today. I could put you on probation, or you complete your domestic violence treatment program with other conditions. Says you were drunk, there's going to be a no alcohol condition. If you successfully complete the probation, the charge could be taken off your record and there would be no record of conviction. I could also lift the no contact provision because the complainant is here, so I don't have to wait 10 days to do the sentence. And she wishes me to lift the condition. So we can take care of the whole thing right now. It's a very busy morning, but we'll make time for this. Mr. Schwalm, you wish to have a chance to discuss that with your client?
I would, yeah, there's a lot of ancillary consequences, gun rights, etc. And I'd like to go over those pros and cons with him before allowing him to answer the question, if that's okay.
No, I don't.
Heard of this office,
I don't mind at all. Now, if you get convicted of domestic violence, it goes on your record as a criminal conviction. Prohibit you from using or possessing a firearm for 8 years. That's important for a lot of people. If you're in the military, if you're a police officer, if you just like to hunt or shoot, you can't use a gun. If you complete this probation, that firearm provision does not go on your record, and there's no public record of conviction. The state police keep a record because you only get the deal once. But if someone to run a criminal history on you, it wouldn't show up. So Mr. Schwalm is cautious and he wants to talk about this with you. And I don't have any objection to that. So why don't you guys go discuss Mr. Robert's plea offer, and we'll see what we're going to do next.
Thank you, Your Honor.
All right, sorry that one fell between the cracks. It was on the list, wasn't on my list, and I didn't know it was there, but we did it. Cody Ellis.
Oh, no.
Ms. Camfield, are you here on PECs too or on?
Kind of everything. I have a
Okay.
PC.
You're always kind of here on
I have
everything.
a PEC and I have some pre-trials this morning.
All right, thank you. Let me know if you need anything. Good morning, sir. Are you Cody Jake Ellis?
Co-type, but yes, sir.
Co-type.
Good morning.
I'm sorry, your name's probably been mispronounced all your life.
Yes, sir. I get it a lot.
That's on your mom and dad, but I'll try to remember. Kotai
I got
Ellis.
weird heritage.
Okay, all right. I guess we all do. You're charged with assault and battery. Take a look at your case. We're gonna put you in the back room. Mr. Ellis, you're charged with assault and battery. It's alleged that you assaulted Bradford Smith in Three Rivers on April 25th of 2024. This is a misdemeanor punishable by up to 93 days in jail and a fine of up to $500. This was authorized by our old dear friend Melissa Halleck. And it happened 2 years ago. At the probation center. Sheesh. How did you come to get arrested recently?
I ended up having a child support warrant that I went in to take care of. And on top of that, they told me finally, I knew about this charge, but it was always I had to appear in person, but I lived 2.5 hours away with no vehicle at the time.
Where do you live now?
I live in Somerset.
Somerset, Michigan?
Yes, sir.
Where's that?
About 2.5 hours away. It's about literally 15 minutes further than Litchfield.
Oh, it's in Hillsdale County?
Yes, sir.
Never heard of it. Mr. O'Bear, I'll put you on the spot again. Is this the kind of thing you would take a disturbing the peace to resolve it?
Sorry, Your Honor, I wasn't listening to what this defendant's name is. I can look it up quick.
Coty, Kotillis, Ellis. You didn't know I'd be drawing you into this. Reminds me of the dude telling the Malibu chief of police, I'm sorry, I wasn't listening. Just before he throws a coffee cup, it hits him in the head.
If I can, may I
Don't
speak?
say anything yet.
Yes, Your Honor, I would take it as during the piece on this case.
All right, once again, it's good to have somebody with authority right in the courtroom. This is 2 years old. You got in a fight with another guy at the probation center. The prosecutor would reduce this to simply disturbing the peace, which is an old-fashioned simple misdemeanor, punishable by up to 90 days in jail and a fine of up to $500. Normal fine for that is $200, and you've posted $100 of bond. Are you willing to plead to disturbing the peace?
Yes.
Thank you, Mr. O'Bear. All right, disturbing the peace, I say this about every day. It doesn't matter who was right or wrong or who started it, but was there a quarrel, argument, or disturbance in a public place? Did you get into an argument with Brad Smith?
Yes, I did.
What was it about?
Just different views.
All right. How long were you in jail before you posted bond?
5 days.
Oh, boy. All right. He said you put raw eggs in his shoes and then,
That was all after the fact.
all right, but anyway, scrambled eggs isn't so bad, but I hate when you put raw eggs in my shoe. All right, so did you end up socking each other?
Yeah, yep. I caught him in the bathroom and yeah, I assaulted him.
All right, what are you doing now?
What is that?
What do you do now?
I work. and raise my two little girls in cage fight. That's all I do.
You raised the girls in cage fight at the same time, or?
No, not at the same time, but
All right. Are you off paper? Are you off paper?
Yes, sir.
Probation parole? All right. All right, I gave you 5 days jail credit, 5 days. $75 fine, $75 crime victims' rights fee, and a $50 state minimum fee. That's $200. You posted $100 of bond, so you owe $100. Can you pay that today, or do you need time to pay it?
I can literally pay at the beginning of next week.
All right, I'll give you some time to pay it. You can't got this much of it resolved. You want to finish it. All right, now, I just took your plea, but I didn't advise you of your rights. Do you understand that by pleading to this charge, you give up your right to have a trial? Do I have advice of rights? Yes, giving up all these rights on your advice of rights.
Yes, sir.
Very good. I'm gonna give you 30 days to pay this. I'll give you till March 30th. $100, 330, 25, 26. There's some instructions on the inside. I want you to pay that. And this matter's over and done with. It's going to show us disturbing the peace. Good to go, sir.
Thank you very much, sir.
Okay. All right, that's good to resolve that all at once. Good morning, man. You're sitting on the attorney side. You have to pay extra to sit over there, especially if you're from Colon. All right, let's see who else is here. That's everybody that was on my list. Dansha Gaddy from Kalamazoo, 252688, failed to appear, and there is currently a open warrant. That's on a retail fraud conspiracy. Co-defendant Naisha Pratt also has failed to appear. Good morning, Deputy Meadow. Judge Middleton, could I see Lonnie D. Williams, please? Yep. Thank you. All right, bye. The clerk didn't think I had enough to do this morning, so Shayna brought me that bench warrant. We'll do that while we have Miss Jackson from the Public Defender's Office. Maisha Pratt also failed to appear with a co-defendant conspiracy to commit retail fraud. There's a bench warrant already out. Alexander Rivera, no insurance. He's also from Kalamazoo. And we get these guys together. I could carpool down here. That is file 26171 SM. Let's see what the deal is there. We haven't even gotten to our pre-exams, and we have lots of them. It's the first fail to appear in that case. We'll do an order to show cause on Alexander Rivera. If anybody knows him, tells him we need to get in here. Do an order to show cause, tell him to come. If he does not come, we'll issue a warrant for his arrest. Armando Santis, drinking driving charge. He previously failed to appear. That is file 2660. Oh, yes, it is. I got an email. Meg Bauer was here on a case late Friday. That's her laptop. So why don't you plug that in? Why don't you unplug that and we'll set it over here and we'll keep it safe. Tell Meg we'll keep her laptop safe after we go through it. Armando Santis has failed to appear for the second time. High blood alcohol level, want to do a bench warrant. $1,000 cash or surety bond, no 48-hour hold. It's a serious charge and he's failed to appear twice. Brian Swinehart. But is he in jail? No. First failed to appear, we'll do an order. That's an ordinance, Tim. You waited all morning for that and he didn't show up. So do you have other reasons to be here? No. I'm sorry.
Okay.
All right, that finishes our standard arraignments. Ms. Ives, good morning to you.
Good morning, sir.
I had a young man, Justin Time Harrell. You have a pretrial with him on Friday on a drinking driving charge. He got a new drinking driving charge.
Oh my, okay.
So I appointed you on his new charge and also set that for Friday. So now you have two cases with him on Friday instead of one.
Sounds good. I think all the assignments this week come in to me anyway, so
All right.
it's all good.